Hello everyone, we're again live. Let's talk about further changes in our protocol Tetu and in the whole system for Tetu version 2. Uh, Probably you missed this discussion in governance channel. We had a topic uh, and I post some progress about this. And now I want to talk about details. Uh, the system is ready, and I started to develop uh, vault conception and what we will farm. Uh, let's talk about what I already made. The system, what an escrow system for Tetu, and how it will look. Um, okay, what we will have. Uh, it will be a similar system as Curve, and I have good experience in Dystopia with adoption this system to DEX, and now I want to adopt this system for yield farming. Nobody did it before, and it is pretty interesting how can control rewards, control emission distribution and rewards in this way. Uh, since the launch, I always wanted to grant some power to users to uh, manage rewards, control which vault will have more rewards, which less. I thought about auto rewarder conception, but looks like it will be a bit difficult for the first. And I won't try with poor voting system without any multipliers based on profitability. We can add it later. Uh, for the first, all system will be on proxies because it is new system. I guess you trust us enough because we manage everything on proxy because we're building very flexible systems. And this new system, the main goal is managing rewards based on user interests, not only on profitability, but we will include single token farms in this system and liquid staking farming too. It means tetuQi, tetuMesh, tetuBal will be included in this voting list. You can vote which of them can receive rewards. Right now we don't spend anything for liquid staking, and probably it is all mistake because looks like it is very interesting solution, and I want to focus more on liquid staking because it is um, um, maybe you forget, but we have second stage. Second stage conception is abstract idea when Tetu platform will start invest money in real world assets. And um, we tried to find different ways how we can build it. We talk it with centrifuge, we talk it with some real estate providers who characterize houses and provide profit from rents. all of them require KYC and legal entity. We even tried to register a legal entity, but it is a bad idea, I guess. We should make everything on chain in independent way, and we have few ideas how we can build it. Um, I will not tell about these ideas right now, but we have a plan how we'll build it after few years. Right now, right now, our goal is increase investment fund, build sustainable system, build good architecture for everything, build a system for scale or employers, pay salaries, and scale it as much as possible. Because we're doing everything on chain, it is very important. We're paying salary on chain to and calculate it, and I want to calculate everything on chain. Okay, so this version 2 platform, mm, it will be a key conception for next steps. Maybe some of them not clear right now. I even want to write an article, but I'm not good with this. I hope Waterfront will help me. uh, okay, a bit details. I hope. Oh yes, it works. Yes, amazing, amazing. On the first screen. Okay, let's start with the second screen. It is about the whole system, uh, where swap liquidity in the center. On this screenshot, you can see the whole conception, how we're managing um, money flow. How better to say about this? Um, I know we have not a lot of liquidity, but it is a central point for everything, and very important to understand that, of course, we pay salaries in Tetu, and people should pay bills, and we spend a lot of Tetu for this, and we buy back Tetu also. We launched Dystopia. We have some part of fees from Dystopia, and we buy back Tetu for pay salaries, pay this debt, and also we have PLM, Polygon Liquidity mining income, and it also buy back Tetu, and all future products will also buy back Tetu. It is very important to understand. And um, if you check amount of Tetu on the market, it is pretty similar amount during the launch. We have circulation supply more than 200 millions, but Tetu on the market mm, in a range of 10 to 20 millions. What it means? It means that obviously people accumulating, and even with low liquidity, this process just happens with little transactions. um, and we buy back sometimes sell, sometimes buy, but the whole amount in Tetu on same level. And because we're building the main concept during 4 years, don't forget 4 years. It means we distribute Tetu to users in the maximum fair way, with mm, uh, the main goal not concentrate liquidity in one hands. It should be controlled by different users from whales, shrimps, and everyone. Okay. Uh, and we're trying to maximize buybacks, but not always it is possible. We launched mesh farming with auto compound. You can check now even or vaults for Tetu farming. They have auto compound. On UI it shows little numbers because it calculates average between all strategies in splitter, but I guess now 100% in mesh because it is the most profitable place right now, and profit auto compounded. APR will be reflected during the week, but we will move everything on auto compound way. Uh, I'm not give up um, with buyback conception. We will have different votes for buybacks. It will be improved multi-strategy votes like IMB, but different. Closer to Rabo-vaults, but with nice features for avoiding any issues, any risks, any permanent loss risks, and mm, classical yield farming. Classical yield farming with single tokens will be auto compounded, and it will be focused on different um, leverage staking. I hope Chidao will add all vaults with classical yield farming soon. Uh, if we will launch version 2, I will migrate on new vaults, but it is fine on all the. They battle tested, they work well. A bit higher gas consume, new system will cheaper, but it is fine on Polygon. And we will have 90% of the compound 10 buybacks, uh, uh, and probably we will switch to 100% PS ratio. Let's see. But the new system I want to build with a new concept of yield farming, and personally I want to focus more on liquid staking. We can build liquid staking on different chains, cross-chain farming like tetuBal. We can build everything on Polygon, but farm on different chains, different wheat tokens, or it can be staked network tokens. It can be ETH, like stETH. It can be staked Matic. It can be anything that requires long time deposits. And our goal will build different conception for exit liquidity for these strategies, because just stake infinity is not a big deal, even cross chain. The more important to build different find different ways how to provide exit liquidity for users. It is a bit tricky. We'll try different strategies. Obviously, we already have tetuQi, tetuBal, tetuMesh on old vaults, old strategies. It's fine. It doesn't need to upgrade to new system. Um, we can build just a wrapped vault where you just take your tetuQi, for example, and earn additional rewards, or LP token of this. will choose what we'll need to stake. And we accumulated pretty big amount of emission that even not mined it, and I guess we will have pretty big rewards. It will be really fresh start. um, so old system will be on classical auto compound way. It is sustainable. On Phantom we don't use any rewards and have 6 million TVL. And I guess we can have even more on Polygon. And the new system will be focused more on liquid mining plus new multi-strategies. I can't promise that multi-strategies will be soon. It is pretty big development, and we will launch firstly a new Tetu, probably even without emission rewards votings, and will be um, redirect all profit from X Tetu to new V Tetu. After that, we will launch new vaults and start voting process with emission and some rewards. Okay, how in details will work this Tetu? On the first screen, you can see my terrible scheme. I didn't have a lot of time. I guess designers will improve it. But it shows um, some technical details and uh, important moments. Um, uh, Probably you know if you used Dystopia. I know it is so complex if you don't know how it works. But okay. Each pool, in our case it is vault, uh, has a gauge. In Tetu version 2, we will have multi-gauge that will be automatically linked to vaults. You don't need to stake, just deposit in vault and it will be automatically staked in a gauge. Gauge it is just a pool for rewards. These rewards will be um, uh, will go from voter. Voter get this data from emission and distribute rewards based on votes. In future, we can adjust the system with some vault KPI or something like this, but now I don't want this complexity because all these contracts are well battle tested. We don't need to pay for crazy audits. It is battle tested contracts, and I just adopted it in our structure. So with VTET, you will vote for rewards for gauges. You can just think about it for vaults, just directly for vaults. And vault profit will go not directly to VTET. It will go to bribes. There's another pool for rewards. Um, and you will have you will eligible for this profit from votes if you voted for this vote. If you voted, for example, for tetuQi, um, some profit from this vote will go to as bribe for voters. It means not all profit, only not outer component part. For tetuQi, we have 10% part that goes to Tetu ecosystem. 90% wrap it to tetuQi again, and this part that we called buybacks, it will be buyback Tetu, yes, and it will go to bribe as bribe for voters. And another part of income, it is where distribution. It is contract for just rewards for vTetu, but with it is in the wrong place. It should the arrow should go to vTetu. vDist should um, hold rewards from emission for vTetu, but these rewards will be automatically staked to V and VT. It will not able to claim and sell. It will add it in exist NFT. And any profit from different places will have profit from pawn shop and okay, as a product, as a sub platforms that generates profit. Also investment fund. They will place profit to this V distributor, and you will have not classical claimable rewards, but auto-staked rewards into V. From bribes, we will have rewards that you stake and do whatever you want. But from VDist, you will not able to transfer these rewards after claim. Okay. Yes, Poopster said so many different Tetu tokens will get confused for new people. We will duplicate it xtetu, dxtetu. For dxtetu, we'll just when vtetu will launched, we'll just allow withdrawal without penalty. You can exit freely. I think migration process will be not fair because system pretty different. You will able to exit and deposit to vtetu. We will have only vtetu and tetu. There's not many tokens exist. And vtetu obviously will be for experienced people through dragons. New Tetu in UI interface will be more user friendly, and I will build your UX myself with nice technical features, and I have few ideas how we can build it much more simpler. And all these complex things with vaults, with Tetu, it will be under the hood. Just simple users just deposit money and don't care about this. And liquid staking also too complex for them. They will have just new vaults with multi strategies, with high income, where we will take care about everything. It is what I personally build right now. Other team members build different products. We trying to build everything what we promised for last months, but it is so hard with this market condition. We can't spend a lot of money. You should understand we need to put on hold some ideas, some products that will require a lot of complexity, and I'm not sure that it will generate profit for the platform. In the main, our goal right now is generating enough profit with quick solutions. And Dystopia shows that it is good conception without conflict of interest because we don't have any allocation. We only have trading fees. We don't dump Dystopia token or something like this. Because if we just launch something, another product, it will be always question with allocation. I mean, it will be a question. Uh, we obviously will need to pay salary, debt, and we are paying it with Tetu, and guys will see that we just dump this token for Tetu, and it will. I don't know how we can build something like this, even with promises for both communities. I think solidly forks the best conception for build something for community and just take part of fees for like investigation. We invest some more effort and take profit on this. Um, it is a good conception for this time when we not sure in experimental products and we can just copy paste something. But I'm building products for Tetu and I want to improve everything. Want to focus next few months only on new Tetu version 2. No ETA. I want to build everything properly. I want to build a subgraph. I want to build pretty UI, user-friendly, and in the same time complex enough for V2 holders with a clear voting process. It is very difficult to build because how if Xtetu has very clear IPR, how calculate IPR for VTetu? It has bribes from different places and it depends on your votes, how much IPR you will have, how IPR you will have personally. It should be personal IPR. For user who vote to some votes, it can be IPR can be 50%. For another user, it can be 30%. It can be predicted. Another important moment, nuance. As any curve V system, we will have boosted rewards, not like our current boost system, true boost system. The more VTET you have, the more climbable rewards you will can take from vaults, and obviously it will generate a strategy when you invest in a vault and you have VTETU and you will vote for this vault because you will have more profit. And it will correlate with generated profit from vault because if we will not enough profit, you will not have additional bribes for your votes. And if you in case if you voted for another vote with higher profit, you will be have higher profit even if you stake it some liquidity in another vault. So it will be need to figure out for everyone how he will vote. And some wars for votes, I guess it will exist. V and for T, V Tetu will be not transferable. As we discussed it with Zargis, he provided very good arguments why it should not be transferable. Just for first moment. Second moment, VTetu will have its personal pawn shop. It will be just a place where you can borrow money for UV infinity for period not less than your lock. It means you will not able to um, transfer somehow, but if you will not repay your debt, your VTetu will be transferred to supplier, and for this reason we need to have restrictions for numbers of votes and boosts. You can connect your VTetu for I decided up to 3 votes and vote for up to 10 votes. So 10 votes and 3 volt where you can farm this boost. Um, Question from Painter. How will Tetu survive the bear market while paying salaries without much liquidity in the Tetu USDC pool? How? Painfully. All heads of departments ready to work without payments. Um, it is a debt. What we had at the launch, we launched Tetu without any venture capital or investments from our side. It will be poor energy of developers. We just continue building products without payments because we believe in the Tetu and will continue doing it. Plus, for other guys who are common employers, we have enough money from Polygon Liquidity mining and Dystopia right now, and we will have more sources very soon. We already survived.
Wait, I'm in the middle of something.
Oh, oh! I need to adjust my sound. 1 second, 1 second. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, Pointer. Try to say again. I have wrong sources of voice. Okay. I hope I answered to your question. Okay. Yes, we already um, already made some changes in our working structure. The most the most difficult moment we already decided and resolved it. It is hard time for everyone for each project. Um, we, we I fired one dev, what I can say. But everything else the same. We have 4 front-end developers right now. Each of them built different products, and we have uh, 4 Solidity developers. Um, uh, some of them have working partially and have another source of income, and it is easier to handle. They're able to invest them time invest effort to the platform for future income. We already uh, have proof of concept how to build products with with our payroll clerk, and we extend this system, and it is amazing. It is under the hood and on the background. It is not so clear for users, but it is something like yield farming, but for workers. You work, you have good salary, but you can earn even more. Just very interesting concept. It works pretty well. Um, okay, about next products. I know I promised that we will launch tetuBal, and you're waiting for it. Uh, it's working, and I saw that some guys found this vault and invest. I transferred to Ethereum these little amounts. We didn't vote for anything yet, but we can. I still thinking how will reflect votes for V tokens, because for CHDAO it was obviously they have snapshot, we have snapshot, just reflect it. But for votes on VBAL, we need to take care of ourselves about periods, how often we will do it, and with VTET we will have some proxy votes. You will able to vote in contract uh, at any time, and we will reflect it just every 2 weeks, for example. Right now, we need to build a snapshot, make snapshots, proposals. I don't know how to choose pools for this. Obviously, not all balancer pools. Some probably need to create a Discord channel for this, and you can say which pools do you want, and we will make proposal for this with all these pools, and you will choose proportions, and we will vote. The same for tetuMesh, but for tetuMesh right now we will just vote for tetuMesh mesh for our liquidity, but I think we'll have reflect votes. Right now it's just not so big amount. We not even launch full version of tetuMesh page. Um, my devs promised started it yesterday, but we still improve some nuances. So, I guess that's all what I wanted to say. Uh, do you guys have more questions? If not, I think it is enough for today. Thank you for your time, and it is crazy hard time. It is will exist for months. You should understand it. Probably not big winter uh, 18 years, but a few months I'm sure it will continue. People scary, and nobody will buy a lot right now. So best strategies with stable coins. What I can say. Yeah. Good luck. Bye bye.